Finding Nouf by Zoe Ferraris.
Finding Nouf takes place in Saudi Arabia with the very strict Muslim religion. A very privileged, soon-to-be married girl, Nouf, goes missing in the desert. Once she is found with defensive wounds, the investigations begin. Family friend Nair and fiancé of the brother Nouf, Katia, take the role of getting Nouf justice.
Sir, pardon me, but your wife is not properly veiled. He turned and saw Miss Hayatsi had lowered her burqa. Women are subjugated in Muslim religion. For example, they are required to cover their faces with burqas, enter public places in different entrances than men, and are not expected to work. In this quote, Nair and Katia are out to dinner in one of the few restaurants unmarried women and men could eat together, and a man on the street points out that Katia's burqa is not veiled correctly.
Saudi Arabia has modernized their country. Although the rules are very strict, some have been loosened. The modernization of Saudi Arabia has a big impact on the book in a way of making situations easier or less tense for the characters. For example, Nair and Katia are able to work together by driving around to certain places, and Katia is able to get an eye exam.
Eric Scarsbury, an American, and Abir, Nouf's sister, are suspicious characters throughout the book. These two people are suspected of Nouf's killing. Eric Scarsbury was known to be helping Nouf flee her family and soon-to-be husband to live in New York to start a new life. Nouf was sneaking away from her house to make these arrangements, making him a suspicious character. Abir is Nouf's sister, who is constantly asking questions about the investigation of Nouf. As Katia was searching Nouf's room, Abir was there with her immediately to see what Katia had found.
She wanted to live in America. She saw this program on television one day about a woman who studied wild dogs in Africa. There were many reasons why Nouf wanted to leave, and many people had different suggestions on this topic. She wanted to escape to New York and live a more free life. Nouf was making plans with Eric Scarsbury, the American, to live in New York and study animals. Her dad would never let her do that in Saudi Arabia, so she felt she needed to leave.
Othman, Nouf's half-brother, has a major change in character throughout the book with his views on Katia's job and the investigation in general. The view of Nouf's character changes constantly from ungrateful to selfish. Othman is at first very determined to get Nouf the justice she deserves by having Katia work extra in the lab but risking her job. His view changes when everyone finds out that Nouf is expecting and he's the father. He then wants Katia to stop investigating and not risk her job. Nouf is viewed ungrateful and selfish at first, but then she is viewed wild and out of control. Once the mystery is discovered, sympathy is the only thing felt for her.
Throughout the story, Nair and Katia go from an awkward meeting to a comfortable and close relationship. Nair is very adamant about following the religious rules, and Katia is more open-minded, which creates an awkward start. This relationship between them flourishes as Nair and Katia are working closely, and Nair starts to accept and be more comfortable around women in their presence. This relationship becomes suspicious, but Katia is very loyal because she is engaged to Nair's good friend Othman.
Abir completes one of the greatest acts of betrayal by actually killing her sister Nouf out of jealousy. Abir kills her because she wants to be with Nouf's fiancé, Qazi. Abir stays under the radar the whole book because no women are suspected to be up to this. She feels that Nouf was undeserving of Qazi because she was using him to get to New York. Abir killed Nouf by hitting her on the head and taking her to the desert, where Nouf then drowned by an unexpected flood.
In conclusion, Finding Nouf was an intriguing novel that took place in Saudi Arabia under strict Muslim religion. As the book went on, characters and the society changed, and questions were answered. Women are becoming more accepted, and Nouf got the justice she deserved.